Bam, here we are. Mainly Stupid, episode 3,
Episode 3, season 3.
season 3, episode 3. 3.
I gotta sneeze.
Oh boy, what a start. We are on fire. All right, here we are.
Wednesday.
Wednesday the 23rd.
Yes. Or exactly 1 week from tomorrow, I believe,
Yep.
is all water.
All water open as long as you can get to water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think most lakes will be open down here anyways.
Yeah. Most of them.
Sorry.
We got the waders in. I went with the Tide Wees.
What do you think about them so far? First impressions.
They not bad. Came with a little cinch sack to toss them into.
Oh, yeah.
They don't look. I mean, they're just breathable waders.
Yeah.
They do come with clips for the gravel guards. So I was like, all right.
They look good. I still got to order a pair. Have you decided what you're going to do for wading boots?
I haven't. I really like the Sims, not the G4 guides, but the I don't remember which.
You go with the clicky ones?
No, I'm not gonna go with the BOA system. Those are fucking
Expensive.
Like 300s.
Yeah.
Which I don't know. I probably could justify it to myself. So I'm looking at the flyweights from Sims.
I just saw those.
Those are a light. And then the other option would be the dark, the Freestones.
Yep.
I don't know. I kind of like the look of the flyweights, and I don't like heavy fucking boots.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're not bad. You can get the Headwaters, which have the BOA system, for $229.
I'll probably just go with laced ones too. My plan is to just like.
These were the ones I was looking at. Was the Sims Guide with the BOA, and those are $279.
Yeah. I'll probably just cheap out and go with the laced ones. And just tie them loose and slide my feet into it.
I mean, you can find some $195 per pair.
Yeah.
I don't know. Boots is one of those things where it's like, I don't want to order a pair, but I pretty much have to order a pair.
Yeah.
Like, I can go to Eldridge and see what they have. I was not impressed with Beans the other day.
Yeah.
So for those that don't know, was it Saturday night?
Yeah.
Saturday night. Went on live to do a little tying. Got about, I think, maybe one fly tied. And then got convinced to go to LL Bean at 11 o'clock at night. Got home about 1:30 in the morning.
That was earlier than I thought you'd get home.
I
was supposed to go, and then I bitched out.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just leave it at that.
It happens. Not everybody's up for such an adventure at such hours.
Yeah.
Or no, we didn't leave at 11.
It was like 10:30.
Yeah. No, it wasn't even that late.
Oh?
No. I want to say I left my house at like 9:30.
Well, yeah, maybe it was.
I don't know. But yeah, got home after, or right around 1, I think. 1:30.
Was it busy? Probably not.
So few things of criticism. For those that have gone to LL Bean, I absolutely used to love their fly boxes.
Yeah.
They had the big lift up glass cases. No more. Gone. So now they're all in like your typical like 4-inch by 4-inch boxes.
Yeah.
Just
like what the Trade Most has.
Yeah. Fucking hate it.
Yeah.
Those other ones look so much better. And like they didn't save any space by doing it. Like They still have the same exact footprint. Why the fuck did you fuck this up? Like those were dope ass cases. They looked cool. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Wasn't happy.
I'm sure it was probably because somebody didn't like cleaning the glass on the
Probably.
on the other one.
Then we went their fly tying section is fucked.
Yeah, they don't have.
They have a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
It's just nowhere near organized into like anything logical. Like, unless you know exactly what you're going for, like nothing's together that you would think is gonna be together. Like you've got heads over here for like poppers. And then 2 aisles over are the eyes. And it's like, well, wouldn't you put heads and eyes together? Like, what the fuck?
There's like no flow to it.
Yeah, it's just all thrown up there.
Like when you walk into Eldridge, they have those little spinny things with like one side's got eyes, the other side's got beads.
Yeah,
it's like in line.
All your, spools are all together. All your flashes together.
Yeah,
feather types make somewhat of sense.
Yeah,
deer tails wherever, and I don't know.
Past 2 times I've been to Beans, there hasn't even been an employee in the fucking fly fishing section.
No, there's one dude in the entire building, and he sat downstairs the whole time. He came upstairs once to see if we needed help with anything, and I was like, "No, I'm already behind the fucking counter playing with every fly rod you have up here." So,
yeah,
I thought a couple. Didn't really fall in love with anything. I do like the pocket water comes in a glass rod in 6-7.
Yeah,
that felt pretty nice.
See, was that the package with a reel on it?
No.
So yeah, they didn't have the. That's the one I was looking at, and I'm sold on the main fly company one at this point.
Yeah, they didn't have. I don't know. They didn't have a bunch of stuff that I was expecting them to have.
Yeah,
and I get that they're trying to push like their own stuff, but also like
I also like you look at their fly section, like where their actual flies.
Yeah.
How many times have you fished a hopper?
Never.
Why do they even fucking have them?
Because they have a bunch of people, or they think they might have a bunch of people that are going to buy them. I don't know.
But even me as a novice fly angler, like we don't have a prolific hopper hatch.
No, not at all. But at the same time, there's a lot of people out there that want to fucking go there and buy stuff for other places.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, whatever. Sounds good. Good luck out there. I don't know. I'm getting more and more. It's sort of, to me, starting to look like KTP more there. And that's sad. Because they just, I don't know. Every time I go there, I get a little bit more disappointed. Like, it's fucked up. But
my big problem with them, like, they don't have, and I'm not saying, like, they don't have anything, they don't have anything in 3X, like jacket wise.
No.
Like, that's ridiculous.
Well, they really don't have anything. I don't know. They're fucking. It's my same complaint I have. Like, yeah, Beans has.
Oh, I just spit my soda.
Oh boy, that's gone for the day.
That's ruined. I'm gonna forget about it. You watch.
Yeah, I put that down on the floor and I'll just fucking throw it away the next time I clean up this room, which will be like another 6 months. So you definitely have more than one chance to fucking drink from it. Yeah, I don't know. I think Beans has lost it. They're losing it. Like, yeah, they still have like shotguns and stuff, but even that's like getting pushed out. But like, but they don't have like LL Bean. You're a major outfitter. You say you're for the outdoors. What do you carry for sun shirts? Oh, just a basic ass design that might say LL Bean on it.
Yeah.
Like, their button ups are really nice. Okay. You have like 2 of them, and then you have ridiculous fucking stupid looking ones. Why? Like, make a shirt that fishermen want to wear. Like, I don't know.
Get with the times, I guess.
Yeah, it's the same thing with Eldridge. Fucking no one wants to buy a long sleeve cotton t-shirt. Like, the shirt you're wearing right now is the only shirt that fucking Eldridge carries for like their shirts.
I'd buy one of those and wear it in the winter, but I'm not going to wear it fishing. Unless it's freezing out. Even then,
I fucking live
wet.
in these. Like, I think I have over 60 of these. Like, it's just an obsession.
Yeah, definitely.
I would buy every single color if Eldridge came out with one. And I think a lot of people would. Like, that's something I buy at every fly shop I go to, just to have a shirt from that fly shop. Like, I have one from Almirada.
It's like going to a Harley dealer.
It is.
You buy a Harley shirt.
Exactly. I mean, yeah, you can buy a sticker. Okay. I would rather buy a shirt, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, a shirt's going to stay with me longer because a sticker I'm going to put on something and then get a hair across my ass and sell it. And it's like,
Yeah.
Won't find these fucking pants, though. At a fucking designer
sweatpants. That's what we're into now.
Well, not really. They're deeply discounted on a. I really like the company Lucky brand jeans. They're super comfortable. So I went on there and I bought a couple pairs of jeans the other day. And then they were like, "Oh, these sweatpants are like $12." And I was like, I mean, that's basically my work from home fucking uniform. So
some shirts and sweatpants.
Yeah, pretty much. Some days tank tops, some days hoodies. I still cannot bring myself. The other day, I've gone the farthest out of my house in sweatpants, which was to my daughter's school to pick her up. I will not wear sweatpants in public.
I've worn sweatpants in public more this past year than I ever have in my life. But that's because I had a wound back hanging off my fucking ass.
Yeah. But I mean, normal everyday wear.
Yeah.
I don't.
I mean, the closest I'll get to it is like waiter pants.
Oh yeah. Well, and that's only if I'm hunting or fishing. Yeah. Like if I'm home and I've been in sweatpants all day and I'm like, oh, I got to run to the grocery store. I go upstairs, change, put on pants and go.
Yeah. Now with breathable waders, especially like this time of year, remember, you probably want to wear like fleece pants.
Oh, I'm wearing my Sitka pants.
Yeah.
No doubt. Which also means I'm probably going to end up buying a different pair because I don't like to wear one thing for two things.
You're going to have a pair of Sims waiter pants.
Probably. Like, it's just some like.
And I sweat so much waders, I'll just probably wear my boxer shorts.
I don't think you're going to worry about sweating in April.
No, I don't think so.
Water temp at like 41. I don't know if it's possible to sweat actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
Making fucking dingleberry icicles. Yeah. I'm sweating, but it's freezing.
Leak. No, that's just condensation building up my ass and freezing.
Yeah. Got a couple more tying supplies. We went to Eldridge too on Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon, I guess.
Are they doing their expo this year?
I don't know that.
There's nothing on the website about it. So I figured
next weekend, Maine Fish Expo or Maine Sportsman's Expo or whatever the fuck it's called.
Andy wants to go to that one, so I'm bringing her. We go up Sunday morning, I think.
I didn't put that in my calendar. And then the end of next month, I'm looking forward to going to fucking Mass.
Me too.
That fly fishing show. I love that thing. I've already started squirreling.
So that may be a good time to buy a pair of wader boots, but
that honestly is. So I've been thinking about that too. And I'm like, do I just wait? And I might, but if I go fishing before then, I'm probably going to pull the trigger before then.
Yeah.
I think at the show, I might be looking for some glasses.
Yeah.
That's where I bought one pair of Costas.
Yeah.
Maybe look for another 8.
Like I was thinking about waiting for my rod until then, but I kind of want to be able to fish.
I don't know if Maine Fly is going down to that or not.
No. I guess I'll have to ask. I mean, you've already said I could use your 3-way to get it if I wanted to. So
I just took it out. It's right there. And then there's another one right there. There's 2 right there you can go grab.
I'll probably do that. Well, I don't know. It's still going to be a couple weeks before I can get mine anyway, so I may have to.
Yeah.
Although any place I plan on fishing before the small streams that we fish,
you can get away with a
I
5
can use my
weight.
5 weight.
Yeah.
Because it'd be hopefully be more room to cast. But I was thinking about it this morning on the way to work. Like I may even go Sunday somewhere, like up to the sun.
Yeah.
Just to get out.
It's supposed to be Saturdays.
Saturday's supposed to be fairly nice.
Yeah.
Sunday's supposed to be a little cold and rainy, but
yeah, Saturday afternoon up there would be pretty nice. Sunday is going to be chilly.
Yeah. But I'm off one day next week, so we're going to do that then.
Good news, we're getting another couple little inches of snow fucking next Monday. Fantastic. It's just what we need.
Right? At this point, it's just poor man's fertilizer.
Tell you what. We got a chicken that laid an egg today.
Yeah.
That I don't know if that chicken will ever lay another egg. I don't know if you saw it. It was on my stories. Look at the size of that fucking egg.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Is it still walking?
I don't know. And if it is, it's strutting.
Yeah. It feels 2 pounds lighter.
Unintentionally. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. No more chickens this year.
Not getting any more this year?
No. We're getting like 16 fucking eggs a day.
Dude, I got a line on some fancy rooster feathers.
Mm.
Girl that used to work at the shop has a bunch of those high dollar rooster hackle birds.
Yeah.
So she's just going to start
packaging up whatever falls out.
Yeah. So
does she sell them to the? Why not? Or she keep them alive? I guess
she keeps them alive. So until they die, and then she skins them, or she'll give them, or she'll take the dead birds and give them to like raptor rehabilitation facilities, so they can use them for food or training for those.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah, but she's gonna give us bags of feathers, which I mean, I've seen some, like she's got a lot of like birds with like grizzly hackle and just all sorts of different colors.
Yeah, she can give me all those that she wants. That shit's expensive as fuck.
Yeah. So as anybody listening has realized, the past few episodes we've kind of shifted more towards fishing and hunting, I guess.
More outdoor centric.
Yeah. And like I've been thinking of like this year, I've been thinking a lot about like conservation, and I don't know why, but it just has piqued my interest a lot. And also like taking care of the areas that we recreate.
Yeah.
I guess. So in the notes, I just wrote like fill the net, which I thought was kind of a cool. I've seen other places do it. Like when you go in fishing somewhere, like there's always trash.
Right.
So just fill your net up with it.
I was curious on what fill your net was about, actually, because I saw that in there earlier today, and I was very confused on what we're filling our net with. So now I'm glad this has come full circle, because I do remember reading that and being like,
"What the fuck is he talking about?"
Yeah, I'm like, fill your net with what? Like, what am I putting in my net?
So yeah, like beer cans, wrappers, and then just keep a trash bag in your truck. Put it in the trash bag. Get rid of the trash bag.
Yeah,
responsibly.
I think everybody. I don't know about everybody, but I carry a trash bag in my truck. It's a Subway container it's a Subway bag from like 5 years ago.
Yeah,
fucking thing's still going strong, but it's nice because it's a nice circular, long, so it can just hang off. And
Subways in Maine don't have those anymore.
They don't.
They have paper bags.
The fuck kind of bullshit is this?
Augusta.
Oh, for fuck's sakes! I keep the guy at fucking LL Bean. Like I bought I ended up, well, I bought a new spinning rod for my boat, which is somewhere. I think it's in my shop. And then I bought like 70 fucking sabiki rigs because I was just bored and that's really all I wanted to buy at that point. And then what else did I buy? Oh, I bought some big nippers, some big nips for the boat.
I would have given you big nips for free.
They're fucking sweet though. They're probably over an inch long on the cutting surface.
Oh, nice.
They're inside the house. They're made by, I think, by Umpqua or somebody. But they got a nice like rubberized coating on them too. So like when your hands are wet from salt water, you'll have grippy still.
Yeah.
But yeah, the guy's like, "Oh, do you want a bag?" And I was like, "Yeah, dude, I literally like just dropped like legitimately 15 bags of sabikis." Like, yeah, I'd like a fucking bag.
Yeah.
And he's like,
I wish I had a bag 10 minutes ago, so I didn't have to carry these.
I wish I'd fucking taken a basket because I'm too stupid to fucking think about those things.
Right.
And he's like, all right. And he puts it all in. He's like, oh man, don't tell Governor Mills, but I didn't charge you for that bag. And I'm like, this is what we've come to. Like,
here's the nickel.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's not a nickel if you go to fucking Kittery Trading Post. That motherfuckers.
25 cents.
25. Why do you think? Fucking got a bag right here. This bag's 25 cents. Are you fucking kidding?
That's a pretty legit plastic bag. I'll give them that.
It's the same fucking plastic bag they've used for fucking 20 years. Fuck them. I think all the stores should eat the cost. I don't care.
Yeah.
You didn't stand up loud enough and say, no, this is stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, like restaurants aren't charging you more for no styrofoam. That's definitely costing a restaurant more. I mean, granted, yeah, it's getting passed on to you in food costs somewhere. Like, I know we're paying for it, but don't make it so obvious.
Imagine if you had to pay 25 cents for a leftover container. People would be eating that shit more. Or there'd just be way more food waste.
Or they just fucking leave it and go, fuck you.
Yeah.
Throw it away. I don't care. Yeah. It's fucking, and I mean, is it really helping? Like, and that's the thing that bothers me is like, I have no problem. Like, if you're going to change something, great. Sounds good. Has it improved anything?
That's like to see that.
Like, have you looked back? And it's like, no, because what happens is those people move on to their fucking roles and go somewhere else. And then fucking someone else comes up with a new fucking stupid
or
idea.
like a place like LLB or the Trading Post. It would be, we're going to charge you 25 cents for this bag. Or I would pay $1 for a bag if I knew 75 cents of it was going to conservation.
Yeah, that's gone from a fucking Kittery Trading Post too. They don't do that anymore.
And
what the fuck's that all about, KTP?
And Cabela's even like they still it's $1 for the outdoors. Like it used to be like, would you like to round up for Maine Inland Fisheries and Wildlife?
Yeah.
Okay. Now where's it? Like now that Bass Pro owns it, like where's that money going?
Right.
It's like before it was going to that state's conservation or.
And the worst part about it is it's probably like, oh, well, we're using it for conservation. And it's really conservation because we're going to pay some politician. We're going to donate to a politician that we want to get elected because allegedly they favor fucking land man. Fuck you. I want it to go to like a local TU or a local DU chapter.
Like if somebody would say, yeah, I'm charging you for this bag, but a portion, like a good portion of it is going to something like that, I wouldn't think twice about it.
No.
You know, but now when they say you want 25 cents for the same bag we've been selling you for the last 40 years, no, I'll just fill my pockets.
Yeah. Well, and it's like when you look at fucking.
Like I bought a pair of shoes at the Trading Post. And they're like, do you want a bag? I'm like, these boxes are we going to fit in there?
Yeah.
I'll carry it. My truck's like right there.
Well, and it's like, I think if your net profits are over $1 million a year, you should have to eat the cost of the bag.
Right.
So like Hannaford, fuck you. You're not charging me for every fucking paper bag.
You know what we started doing at the shop? We just use all, like, you know how every house in the state of Maine always has a shopping bag filled with shopping bags.
Yeah.
That's what Elliott Small Engine has. You want a bag? We give you one of those.
Mhm.
It's a reusable shopping bag.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Every bag's reusable if you choose it to be.
Yeah. Just like how every pizza is a personal pizza if you want it to be.
Right.
Or if you try hard enough.
Yeah. If you got enough willpower, everything is single serve.
Yeah. I don't get it.
Yeah, that's a good point because that fucking bag is plastic. And I thought the whole point was to get rid of plastic.
Yeah. Now we're just paying for it.
Now I'm paying more money for a plastic bag.
And guess what?
Is this
That's
like
not gonna,
is
that's
this like reparations for pollution?
it's like punishment.
Yeah. Are we paying Mother Nature back? I don't think Mother Nature works that way.
No. She works in the fact by it's
Can you
hot
imagine,
until
like you've been in the
November.
South, can you imagine when they go to South Carolina and they're like, yeah, you can't have your styrofoam cup anymore? I don't even think there's a Democrat in this country that would try and pull that fucking thing over.
Right? Yeah, no more.
I don't think
no
they
more
make-
styrofoam cups in the drive-through drink booze bars.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean?
Mhm.
Imagine
Oh.
like going to a Sonic and not being able to get a styrofoam cup.
Chick-fil-A. Fucking Wawa. No more fucking
I've never
styrofoam.
been to a Wawa.
Oh boy, you're missing out.
Are those like the Cumberland Farms of the South?
Yeah, but not as trashy. 7-Eleven is pretty much the standard of shithole gas stations. Cumberland Farms has taken that cake in Maine.
They did have a glow up though.
They might have, but their clientele did not.
No,
I have witnessed that.
it's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Not even.
It's still a pig.
Yeah. It's like, never mind. I won't go there. Nope. It's a bad visual. We just ain't even gonna. Nope.
Yeah. And then, back to the Phil and that thing. I wonder, like, this comes to buying bags, but this would be a cool reason to buy bags. You find a company that makes like trash bags and you get them labeled mainly stupid, fill the bag fishing, and then you hand them out to every angler you meet.
Yeah.
And be like, do a river cleanup one weekend.
Could do that. Why can we still buy plastic trash bags then?
Right.
Like, this is the thing. Like, you did nothing. It's like paper straws. I didn't know McDonald's in Portland has paper straw. It just about ruined my night. Because Portland's Portland. And also the McDiesel in Freeport is not open until midnight. Come to find out, they close before midnight or right at midnight. And I think we're there at like 12:02. And them fuckers were getting high as fuck in their cars. But so we had to make it all the way to Portland before to get some McDiesels, which, pro tip, if you're going to go to McDonald's, you get a McDouble and a McChicken. And then you throw away the top off of the McDouble. And then you take the top and the patty of the McChicken and put it on top. And then you eat that as a McChicken fucking burger.
Oh yeah.
So good.
There's some dude that like does these reviews online and he's like, you get a McRib and then a McDouble and a McChicken, and it's like the McFly or something like that.
Yeah, I don't care what it's called. I just know it's delicious. Who did I miss a call from? Oh, I missed a call from work. Oh, that's terrible. What did I just see? Oh, Malcolm Butler back on the Patriots to completely switch subjects. Yeah. Signed Malcolm Butler to a 2-year, $9 million a year.
Great at the end of his career.
I wouldn't say the end. I mean, Tyreek Hill went to the Dolphins, so we got to do something in the fucking backfield. Although,
you think Belichick's gonna bench him the first 2 games just to like listen, bitch?
The first play of every game. Let me remind you who Daddy is. I don't know. Stephon Gilmore's still out there too. I'd love to see him back.
Yeah, that would give me a warm, fuzzy feeling in our backfield.
Yeah, Malcolm Butler, 2-year deal worth $9 million. Sorry.
And I heard that the Panthers were in talks with Cam Newton again.
Good for them.
Like you went down that road already.
Twice. They brought him back last year.
Yeah.
I advocate for river cleanups. Getting back to that.
Yeah.
I clean up in front. Like the other day, actually, I was walking back from the neighbor's house, and there were fucking 2 nips on my neighbor's lawn.
Dude, like the amount of nips I see on the side of the road, it's like, how is there not more fucking OUIs? And there's already a lot.
Yeah. I mean, I was a perfectly fine vessel.
Yeah.
Although I did lose one of those out of my truck somewhere, but never to be found again.
Like you like if you were to walk out by the ditch in front of Elliot's small engine,
like
anywhere there's a Cumbies, the ditches are loaded with fireball nips. Imagine if they put a return on those.
Probably what they should do.
Yeah.
And charge $1 though.
Like just add $1 to the cost of the nips.
No, but $1 returnable.
$1, yeah, $1 return.
Because then when I go buy the fucking 24 packs at fucking the New Hampshire State Liquor Store, I can get $1 each, and then they pay for themselves.
If you return them.
Yeah. Put them right in the clink.
But I'll make you think before you huck one out the window.
I don't huck anything out the window anymore.
I used to huck cigarette butts out the window, but
I'll never forget the day that watched John Lowe stuff a fucking empty cigar solo cup into some kid's shirt pocket and fucking down in Market Square in Portsmouth.
What did he do?
So we were all out in Portsmouth, and he saw a kid. It was when he had his Dodge. Is not the one he has now, the one that was fucking Mountain Dew green. And some kid fucking threw, it was like he had a solo cup with water and a cigar, and like using it as like an ash cup. And he fucking put it in the back of John's truck, and John saw him. So John ran over to his truck yelling at the fucking kid, and the kid kept walking, and fucking John grabbed it and fucking in his, super athletic self, tracked the kid down and said, "Hey, think you forgot something." Pulled out his shirt pocket on this nice little dress shirt, took the cup, shoved it in, and went wham. How about you don't fucking put shit in the back of other people's trucks? It's like, all right, well, that's done.
Right. That's funny.
You're probably not going to say anything to him. I mean, he's a bit of an ogre.
Yeah. I mean, you or I would, just because we know him.
Yeah, I watched him bounce another friend's head off of a fucking glass plate window in downtown Portsmouth.
I think the best part about that was John chasing after Bert.
Yeah.
And like John just trotting.
It was literally like it was like Mario before he got the mushroom getting chased by Bowser.
Yes. All right, back to fishing again.
Okay.
How do you tie on your dropper? Like, what kind of knot do you use?
Just a regular fishing knot.
All right. Just tie it to the bend of the hook.
Yep.
Down to, and you're using fluoro?
I use tippet.
Tippet.
Yeah. Fluoro, but yeah.
Fluoro tippet. I've been practicing tying.
Normally in the same size as whatever leader I am fishing.
So 5X leader, 5X tippet.
Yeah.
Or 5X dropper.
Sometimes I'll go just with a it depends on the river, but sometimes I'll go like if I'm fishing my 5 weight, I'm normally fishing a 4X leader.
Yeah.
And then I'll go down to 6X on a dropper. Just say you can't see 6X. Like, I don't give a fuck who you are. That shit's so thin.
Yeah.
But if I fish my 3 weight, I always fish a 6X leader on my 3 weight almost exclusively. So
I've just been messing around with.
That's the one thing I do got to go through.
I should probably get new tippet because that shit is old.
I don't use enough. Like, I have an entire rack on my bag that I probably use like 2 feet of a year.
Yeah.
Maybe not even that on some of those spools. Some of those spools might still be brand new.
And it's not like they're sitting in the sun either, so they're probably fine.
Yeah. I mean, they're in here most of the time. And then I found out that the net company that I used to love, they sold their business. And they are now, let me find their Instagram. I'm not a fan of it. I'm just going to be let it be known right now. I thought it was like NH Nets, NHT. Nope. Let's just search Nets. New England Nets? Yeah, it is. New England Nets.
Yeah.
I don't know. He changed the name, which I get it. Like you bought it from someone, but I don't know. Like they're still beautiful. Like woodworking wise, like they still look really cool. But I don't like the name. Really is what it gets down to. And then he's also doing like this shit with like, where is it? Let me find it. He's doing like this blue dyed shit.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Leave that to the fucking carbon fiber guys.
Check out Bradys Handmade Net.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I will probably never buy one because I have a cheap wooden Cabela's. Like a net is probably the last thing I'll invest in.
Mm-hmm.
But this Bradys Handmade Nets, I think they're out of West Virginia. They're pretty sweet. It's like small batch.
I like Stevens nets. Those guys, they're in Maine. It was this old dude. He just fucking made nets, and that's what he did.
Yeah,
like such a fucking cool story. And then I mean, he was up there. Because actually, I called and talked to them for some reason. I was looking for something, and I actually talked to the guy, and he's like fucking 80 something fucking years old, making nets still. And like Eldridge used to carry them. And it was like probably my first big purchase of like an accessory to fishing.
Yeah.
That I was like, yeah, this is going to be worth it.
Yeah.
And I still have it and I still love it. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to find it. What's your favorite fishing accessory? Like favorite thing you've bought?
Probably my bag.
Yeah.
Like my sling bag. Just because it's so I like it.
I like mine. I sort of regret buying the bigger one that I bought.
Yeah.
But then there's days where I don't regret it. I might buy another small one just because like there's some days where I'm like, I don't need a big bag.
Yeah.
And then there's other days where I'm like, okay, I'm going fishing with a jacket. Like it'd be nice to put it on my back. But like when you go, when you have a huge pack on your back after like, especially like a warm day.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Those Brady's.
Yeah.
That's just like one of his. He also does like long handled boat nets and drift boat nets and stuff.
Yeah, that's a bit fucking pricey.
Yeah, they're expensive.
Holy fuck sticks. And I guess I also liked the Stevens nets because I could go pick one up at Eldridge and like feel it. Like,
yeah, exactly. I think I'll want to, and it's a stupid fishing accessory, and I know you have one, and your father showed it to me, but it's like one of those the line things, like the scrap line.
Yeah,
you could stick it in to spin it up. Like
I fucking love that.
I want one of those because like I cleaned out my bag the other day, and I have so many like pieces of like old leader and shit like that.
Yeah, those what the fuck is that called?
I think they call them line mushrooms or something.
It's like a tippet trash can.
The way I looked it up was line picker upper thing, and it came up under Google.
Fly fishing tippet trash can. Yeah, Grasshopper Outdoors makes them.
Yep.
The Mono Master.
All right.
I think they should make that in a larger scale for bigger boats, like because like guys throwing fucking fishing line.
I mean, you could probably make one pretty easy.
Yeah, I mean it's just literally the hook part of Velcro, taped around the spool, and then it sits in there really nice.
We could get a lint roller, wrap it in Velcro with the hook part, and then just take a piece of PVC. Put a hole in it with a Dremel, put a cap on the end, and just
you'd be good.
We should make one for the boat.
I have a trash can on board, so
you'd hang that off the console,
and
just empty it out.
Well, I like the other ones that I've seen, like Fish Pond makes one where it's like a rubber top.
Yeah,
it's like a sphincter.
Yeah,
and you just push it. Like that's okay. But I like that one I have. It the only problem is if you do like throw your bag around and shit, they do come apart and then you lose half of it.
Yeah.
Then you're kind of fucked.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things is, well, two of them. No one else can see this, but you can. My floating holder. That thing's fucking awesome. I just really like the design.
Yeah.
It's a nice, cool little aluminum piece. And then the Sims retractors that I have.
Oh, the little bungee ones?
Yeah, because they lock in place.
Yeah.
So like when you're fishing, you can pull them out and they still retract, but they don't stay like held in.
Yeah.
And then if you're like walking through the woods and you don't want them getting like snagged on stuff, you literally just push them up and they snap in and they lock.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So like they don't just like flop open.
Yeah.
Those are two of my favorite. And then, like I said the other night, the Sims nips I have are fucking dope.
Oh, I like another thing I have is a little magnet thing I have on my net. So I can just have it hooked to the bungee, and then I can just reach behind and grab it, and it breaks the magnet away.
So I have my bungee hooked to the side of my bag.
Yeah.
Because I found that if I had the bungee hooked where I hook the magnet, it's like when I pull my net down, it like pulls my bag over. So I have my bungee.
My bag, my new Orvis bag, my sling bag has a like just behind your shoulder when it's on your bag, it has this little plastic hook. So I have my bungee hooked to that, and then I have my net with one half of the magnet hooked to that, and then the other half of the magnet hooked to that same thing, that same hook, so I can just grab it, use the net, and then
I'll show you mine. It's a similar setup, but I have my magnet's on the top of my net,
on the
top,
on
the hoop part, and then my lanyard comes off the bottom.
Okay.
So then I have my lanyard goes around and clips onto like where there's a little D-ring down, like where my pack comes around, where it hooks in.
Yeah.
I have it clipped there. So that way when I reach back and grab my net, or like however I grab it, I normally go to the same side where the bungee. So the bungee's lower.
Yeah.
so I don't feel like it's fucking around my neck or anything.
This one it doesn't, just hangs on my shoulder. It's not too bad. But my bag also has like a net band in it, so you don't even need it.
Yeah.
But I found that it doesn't stay in there very well.
No, and those are really meant for like I've seen they make wading belts that have like a holster.
Yeah.
But that's meant for like guide nets.
Yeah.
Like way bigger than the fucking net I'm gonna carry on my back.
Yeah. I used to have one of those retractable cable things.
Yep.
But the cable got snagged on a tree and fucking snapped and
gone.
Ruined. That was like $20.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of those.
I'll never use one again.
The only thing I use those for is my badge at work, which allegedly we're not supposed to use, but I don't fucking subscribe to that theory.
Why?
And I use it on my Rod and Gun Club badge. Why are we not supposed to use them? Because apparently they can break and come apart, and then your badge goes flying. Whatever. I just like it so I don't have to go over and fucking mouth breathe on top of the fucking card reader. I can just go. Scoop.
Yep. Makes sense. Yeah. We got to be more prepared.
You had something else in there, I think, didn't you?
I just had the dropper.
Those two, the dropper. Oh, so I looked up truck vaults the other night. Holy fuck. Like, because I had looked at the decked stuff before, because I've seen those come up on like Marketplace for like, I don't know, like $500 to $800. Like, yeah, that's expensive, but it's really not that bad. And then I was just like, I was searching ideas for, because I want to build basically a half bed frame in the back of my truck, because I only want to take up half of it. And the reasoning's probably pretty stupid, but I think it's going to be our better idea. Is like that way I can sit up.
Yep.
And then like still have my feet like on the ground. So like if I want to get like dressed in waders in the back of the truck, I'm not stepping on bedding.
Yeah.
And I plan on pretty much soloing it if I'm sleeping in my truck. So I don't need room for another person.
Yeah.
And so I was like,
and if you did, you could just put an air mattress down.
Yeah, and I would just take out the whatever.
Yeah.
So I think I'm just going to make something like out of plywood and 2x4s.
That's what I was going to suggest.
And probably just leave the bottom open.
Yep.
Like whatever bracing I put in, I'll put in. But then like in between, I don't think I'm going to make any cubbies or anything. Just like whatever, throw shit under there. Like
make it so you put your jet sled as like a drawer.
It won't be wide enough.
Well,
no. I'm not going that big. So I was like, well, let me look at the truck vault, because truck vault makes a half cab, like a half bed slide. I was like, that would be fucking perfect. So I was like filling out all the information, and then I fucking got to the spot where I was like, oh, email us for more information. And then somehow I saw a price. And I was like, I'm not giving you any more information, and I'm taking all my information out of this because I don't need to be getting $2,800 for a half of a truck, like rack system. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, would it be perfect? Absolutely. Could I also buy like a 10-year-old pop-up camper for that same money? Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then I could just tow around the fucking pop-up camper.
Yeah. When I've decided if I'm going to solo in my truck, I'm just going to sleep in the cab. Like if Manny's with me, I'll bring the tent.
Did I send you the link to that, or did I just screenshot it and send it to you?
You sent me the link.
Did you see how much that was?
No.
It was $50.
Yeah. Trouble is my back seat's not big enough for it.
Yeah.
If I had a crew cab, it'd be a different story. I could probably put a small air mattress behind my seats, but I could just recline them.
Yeah. I was like, $2,800 is outrageous. And then I found that little fucking backseat bed for crew cabs, and it was fucking $54. And I was like, fuck, I might just buy that just to have it.
Yeah.
Like
that way, like if you did, like if you had the kids with you,
fucking
and Leah, they could sleep on that, and then you could sleep in the bed.
Yeah, quiet and peaceful.
Or like even if I was like, this is just an example, but if I was with you,
yeah, you could have another bed for somebody. And like my back seat's not too bad to sleep on. Yeah. I've done it before, but yeah, I was looking at. I think I'm just gonna build it out of whatever scrap shit I have laying around the house.
You get enough.
I do, and just get rid of some of the fucking shit I have.
Yeah,
piece it together. Be able to throw shit underneath, like stuff I don't need.
Just get either an air pad or even like go to a furniture or like a fabric store and get that sells closed cell foam.
Yeah,
and buy a sheet of that.
I was probably just gonna buy a camping pad. They make some fucking like really dope ones now.
Yeah.
And I was like, I mean, I have 120 in my truck, so worst case scenario, I have to pump it up. Oh, okay, I plug it into my truck.
So I just don't have one. I have 120. I have a 120 outlet in the cab.
Yeah, that's where mine is too.
Yeah.
Not hard to run an extension cord if I had to. But yeah, I don't know. After looking at the prices of those things, I was just like, yeah, I have enough 2x4s to make a frame.
Like, although with the cost of shit, if you had to buy the wood,
I know. I gotta go buy like. I think I'm gonna go buy 6 sheets of marine ply. That's gonna fucking hurt.
Yeah.
That's floor. Right. That's really gonna hurt. I just ordered my fucking exhaust piping for my fucking stove.
How much that hurt you?
$120 more than the fucking stove cost me. Pick up a stove for fucking $120 and I fucking paid $240 for fucking piping.
Yeah. But that's to put a brand new stove in.
Right. That's kind of what I was thinking. I was like, well, worst case scenario, I have good piping. Yeah. If this stove fucking dies on me in a year, oh well, throw it away.
Yeah, you just buy it alone.
I'm gonna sell the monitor heater if anyone's interested. K1 monitor heater might work. Don't know. I haven't fucking tried it in 3 years. Then yeet it out of the shop tomorrow. Put it on fucking marketplace for $150.
Somebody will buy it.
Fucking send it. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. Got a lot of.
I have so many things I want to do. It's gonna be tough to do them all in summer.
It's taking one day at a time.
Yeah,
it's a long summer.
How did you size yourself? Have you tried your waders on?
No, I held them up. Was like, yeah, that'll work.
I'm worried about buying the right size. I'm worried about buying the right size wading boots because, like, reading some stuff, some wading companies, like some companies, size them like the size factors in the waders.
Yeah,
but some don't.
Right. Most of them are pretty good about making that apparent.
Yeah.
Like if you read their shit, they'll say go, like Sims says go up a size.
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you just adjust your sizes?
Yeah.
So instead of it being a 10, actually a 10, make it an 11 and then market it as a 10.
Yeah.
So I know if my boot, like, fucking irritates me.
Yeah. I agree.
It's like, oh, well, it's got to be a size 42. Well, what the fuck is a 4? Well, that's European.
And then you look at some of the wader sizes and it's like, okay, you need, for my waist size, I need an extra large, but my foot size is a medium.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
Right.
You know? So I'm just going to order the largest size they have, which is, I think, extra large, because I'm a little bit wide at the hip.
Yeah. It's all that extra metal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, good news is I'm not going to get narrower because of the metal either. If that's good news.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense, but
well,
we'll figure it out.
least 2 parts you use indestructible.
Yeah. The time being. One of the guys at the shop was like, I was walking through the shop and he was moving a zero turn. He's like, I thought about like making you think I was going to drive into you with the zero turn. He's like, and then I realized that you've got like $200,000 worth of hips, and I didn't want you to sue me. I was like, I wouldn't sue you. I'd just make you my butler.
Yeah. You would bring me anything I want every time.
For the rest, like you would have to just be with me.
Corker makes a Devil's Canyon boot that is a BOA system, but it looks pretty tight.
That's why I think I'm just going to go with laces and tie them up, like lace them up like I would bean boots. Just slide my foot into them. Because I got fat feet anywhere. So
this legitimately looks like it's a wet wading boot, and I think it is. They don't say it is.
I think it is. I think I've seen those.
But it does not look like a regular wading boot. It has 0 drainage holes, so it's got to be a wet wading boot. Oh, that's weird. I don't know. I've been doing so much reading on fucking wading boots, and everyone's like, oh yeah, these suck because they don't drain. These suck because of this. And I'm like, well, what the fuck is good then? Like, they're like, oh, well, you just got to make bigger drainage holes. I'm like, I'm not going to stick a knife in a brand new pair of boots. I'm sorry.
Yeah. If they're tight enough, there shouldn't be any water getting into them as it is.
Well, the boots will fill with water. You shouldn't get any in your feet, but like, I don't know. Some wading boots just look gross.
Yeah, like you look at like the old school. They're from.
I would like a nice pair of leather wading boots, but they don't make them anymore. Like, yeah, they'd be a little heavier, but at least they look good. I don't know.
It's ridiculous.
Probably just end up with the Sims flyweights. Those are dope looking.
Yeah, they're like a sneaker.
Yeah.
Like a hiking sneaker with Vibram soles, like extra grippy Vibram soles.
Yeah.
At least just say they're extra grippy.
And is reinforced for reliable stud retention. Sick. That means I can put studs in them. I don't know.
You got to build like a extension for your ladder rack on your truck so you can hang your waders off of at night. Put a piece of tubing over the end of it so they hang out over the truck so you can hang your waders up.
No. I'll just hang them off the fucking handles on my fucking hinges of my opening my windows.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot you had the windows.
Those are the fucking most useful things.
Right.
Like, I'm ruined now for any cap I ever need to buy ever again in my life. Because that is fucking.
And it's like a $500 option on new caps.
Yeah. And I mean, I understand why. But it's also nice because I have a sliding window in both of them.
Yeah.
Like, if I sleep back there, I just slide one window open and it's got a screen. No bugs.
Yep.
Just hang out.
Get a little battery powered fan to circulate air.
Yeah. A little reading lamp. I got my lights in there too.
I have a little battery powered fan that hangs.
Yeah.
And it's got a LED ring light on it.
Light on it too. Oh, you fancy.
Yep. Know how many times I've used it?
Once.
I hung it up in our tent last time we went camping.
Did you
never
even
turn it on because it was already fucking cold. It's freezing. Like you poke your head out of the sleeping bag and it's like, yeah, I'm going back in here.
Yeah. I think I'm done actually.
That's the other beauty of just gonna sleep in the cab of the truck. If it gets too cold, you just turn the fucking truck on.
Yeah.
You know, gas is cheap.
Yeah. It's not $4 a gallon still.
Oh.
I keep seeing fucking people like, yeah, fucking oil's back under $100 a barrel. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Because gas prices are still, diesel is still over $5 a gallon.
Yeah.
Except the little shit gas station by Mike's house.
Yeah.
I drove all the way the fuck over there the other day. I spent what did I do? $167 in fuel there the other day. Because I filled my truck and then I put 20 gallons in all my tanks. in all my jerry cans.
Yeah.
Because I'm not paying my oil company's prices because their diesel price was 30 cents cheaper than my oil company's price. So I was like, yeah, I'm already going to get fuel. I'll just put it in myself. Fuck you, you pricks.
Right. And how much longer are we really going to need that? Hopefully. Plus, you got what your pellet stove.
Yeah. The oils or my oil tank's just for hot water at this point. Not the most efficient setup, like at all. I really should probably upgrade that this year, but we're probably going to go another year until it doesn't work anymore. It's only cost me, I don't know, $600 in fuel this entire year.
That's not bad.
Like since last winter, since I put the pellet stoves in. It's quite well, and we did run the heat a couple times. Like when it would get super, super cold this winter, I did turn the heat on just so I didn't have fucking cold water sitting in those pipes. Even though the house was, I don't think anything would have frozen.
Yeah.
Because the house was 70 fucking 2 degrees. It's kind of hard to freeze anything at 72, but.
My own house and just have the heat set or whatever I want.
Oh no, you don't want to. Never mind. We won't go there.
What else is new in the world of fishing?
Ian
buy anything cool at Beans?
He bought more tying stuff. He was buying some, I don't know, fucking dragon tails. Fucking, I don't know. He reads too many books to. He wants to tie all these different kinds of flies and like, I mean, go for it. You're just gonna throw a fucking olive clouser when it comes time that you want to actually catch a fish. I mean, maybe it takes up your time, but like I would rather like that's kind of why I'm not tying striper flies right now. Is like I don't know.
I don't plan on.
I think close to 150 flies that I never did anything with last year that are still sitting in bags.
Sealed. I don't plan on tying a striper fly this year. I'm just gonna buy them off of you.
That's fine. There's a whole pack right there. So now I think I'm just gonna focus on trying to tie a couple different dry flies that I want.
Yeah, I just want to get good at a couple different dry flies. Like I'm gonna, like you said, I'm gonna buy like anything smaller than a 14.
Anything under 12, I'm buying.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I want to fucking fish a 16 or an 18, this dumbass ain't tying it.
Yeah. Like you need mental help if you're tying.
And like I understand, like, yeah, they do make lighted magnifying glasses, so it's easier. Yeah, I'm too ignorant for that shit. I have too much shit on my bench anyways to tie. Like, where am I supposed to like? Yeah, I could mount a fucking thing, but then like, it's just too much stuff. It's not like me to say too much stuff, but that's just like one thing that's just like unnecessary. Like I'm not blind.
Yeah.
And if I need that to tie something when I can still see, fuck that. Like maybe if I'm old and decrepit and can't see and I needed to tie on like a number 8, okay. Yeah. Then I'll use it.
Like I'm gonna go buy some flies this weekend just to kind of buff up my box a little bit. I tie strictly as a therapy almost.
Yeah.
Like that's like I've been tying renegades just because they're pretty simple, easy. They're good fly. I want to tie duns more. I gotta get some new thread. I'm gonna tie my duns a different way than I did the other night.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna use it. I'm not gonna do a dubbing body. I'm gonna use a thread body, like some of the videos I've seen versus the dubbing. It's just so hard to get the dubbing to stay clean on those.
Dude, and like that's the most like I don't know. There's times like I like watching guys tie saltwater flies. like watching a Clouser video or watching a fucking, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever saltwater fly. Like I can watch it and be like, okay, I can go do that. I watch guys tie dry flies. Like there's like 6 accounts I follow on Instagram. And like literally they just post like 6 a day. And like there was this one that they did, and the guy was just like, yep. And then you just put a little dubbing, and it's like fucking wraps it. I'm like,
dubbing's hard, and it's like less is more with dubbing. Like you use less, like half as much as you think you need.
Right.
And you can always add more to it. But it's so like you got to do it a lot to be able to get the right feel to get it on. So I'm just gonna buy gray line or gray thread and just do a.
The other thing you can do, pro tip, because it's what I'm doing on my Royal Stims, is you get some of, there's that red line right there you can see in my box.
Yeah.
There's that, and there's also a red, like a micro, hold on, I'll grab it. It's micro Chanel.
Yeah.
That shit. Get that in gray.
Yeah.
Like you could use that and like wrap it twice, like wrap one wrap around the body, just freehand. And then you just tie it off.
Yeah.
And then you don't have to fuck with changing threads.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that stuff's actually pretty cool. And I think it's like, I don't know what it was, like $4.
$2.
Oh, $2.
It's like the same material that you make like a tie, like a squirmy or a San Juan worm out of.
Yeah, it is. But that's the, I forget which one that is. It's like the thin, that's the smallest one they make.
Micro.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not a bad idea. I should try it like that.
So like get some of that in like a gray or like a light blue if they have it. Yeah. And then just fucking tie it in, then tie it off.
Yeah. The wings are a motherfucker on duns too. Because you take mallard quills or like the barbules, and then you tear off 2 pieces the same size, and you got to hold them together with the tips matched up, and then you tie them down, and then you got to lift them up and tie forward of them so they stand up straight. And like I kept tying them too far back. Like the first 3 flies I tried to tie threw away because it's just they were gonna be unfishable.
Yeah.
So, and then getting the hackle right on it because you got to go around the wings. And so I'm just going to try it. That's a good idea. And I'll just get some gray thread too.
Yeah.
But
like a thread body takes, that would be a lot of fucking thread.
Well, you just use thicker, a little bit thicker denier or.
Yeah. But then you've got to fucking tie that on, then finish that off. And
yeah. Well, this guy, the one video I watched that was a thread body, he did it he used the same.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because when you tie off the wings, you leave a little bit behind, and that creates like the base for the body to taper it down. And then you tie on the tail, and then you tie it back up. So then you got your taper up, tie in your hackle, go to the front. So you tie a little bit more on, then wrap your hackle, just tie it off.
I just need to tie more dry flies because I feel like it's so much more precision and like paying attention and like, I don't know.
Well, you're trying to trick the fish.
Well, no, but I mean like just the tying portion of it, like versus like tying saltwater flies. Like I reef on saltwater flies to like tie them down and shit.
Yeah,
like,
you reef on a dry fly, the thread breaks.
Yeah.
It's like, that's why I always try to like throw a couple half hitches in before just to be safe. So like if it does tie, you can just snip it off and start back in case it breaks off. So I've been, and like to whip finish a dry fly, that's a motherfucker.
You're gonna be tight.
Yeah. So I've actually just started doing
half hitches
when I do dry flies, just because I can get it spun around, and I do it with my fingers. So you can kind of guide the line and then tighten it down.
Do you have a half hitch tool?
Yeah. But I like doing it with my fingers better.
I see. I love the half hitch tool because I just do it on the tool, and then you can use the tool to push whatever head you have.
Yeah.
like especially with like a Renegade where you have like the hackle right there.
Yeah.
It pushes the hackle back, so you tie in front of the hackle.
I started doing it with my fingers with the bead head pheasant tails because it's hard to do it with the bead head. So you just kind of, because you want to tie it behind, you have to tie it behind the bead head.
Yeah.
So, but I tied up some of those flashback bead heads that I'm going to run as my dropper.
Those are fucking deadly on the sump, man. Those have cleaned up for me up there.
Yeah, I plan on just using those, and
even like a Copper John, like it's not a bad fly, but
I'll use that in like a size 14 or even a 16 pheasant tail, and then run just a simulator. Basically, use that as a strike indicator.
Yeah,
and if they decide to eat that, sweet.
Well, that's why I like one of the patterns that I fish. I found it and then I forgot about it, and I didn't tie it like they did, and I didn't get all the shit to tie it like they do. But it has like an orange head on it.
Yeah,
it's the Royal Stim. I forget the other part of the name. But either way, you tie like after you do all your hackles, you tie a white cowtail piece, and it's only like whatever, like 6 or 8 strands of it, but it's just enough white where it's like that stands out so much on the river.
That guy, main fly guys, he ties like a caddis, like an elk hair caddis with an orange hotspot.
Yeah,
cowtail hotspot on the front of it, and that like it's supposed to help attract it to fish, and you could see it as like a strike indicator too. But those Royal Stims that I picked up from Eldred's, they get some orange in them. So
I forget the name of that version. Yeah, the one I did the other night is a bit of a fucking shit show.
Yeah,
I gotta work on that.
It's an art, man. It really is. But like, as frustrating as some of that stuff can be, like actually doing it is like so calming to me. It's weird for me.
Some of it is, and then when I break off a piece of fucking peacock curl, I'm ready to just fucking throw my entire desk over.
Tying pheasant tails when you're trying to wrap the pheasant tail body, like the barbules, and those are tough to put in the hackle pliers.
Yeah.
So you're using your hands and you're like switching, and then you get to the spot where it's short and they fall out.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. So you gotta take it back and try to get everything back together and redo it. It's a learning experience, but
it's like golf. Parts of golf are really fun. Parts of golf make me want to break every club in my fucking bag. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna go play next year.
Like I played golf and I wasn't good, and I quit. So far, like I'm getting better at fly tying, but I don't see myself quitting.
Got too much money invested now.
Yeah, that's probably it. I just never invested any money into golf.
That's right. That's what you got to do.
But now I want to go home and tie. I'll probably just go to bed.
I'm probably going to go to bed too, because I got to be up very early tomorrow.
Yes, you do.
So.
Well, that's all I got for tonight.
I don't really have anything. There's nothing breaking news. I don't know. Not former, but another Twitter friend podcaster blew out a hammy the other night.
Oh,
I gotta find the video because I've never heard of this. Have you ever heard Bite the Bag? It's apparently it's a country game out in the old Wisconsin area, and so this is it. So he stretches out, and then you have a bag on the ground, and you're supposed to bend down and pick it up with your teeth without falling on your face.
And that's how he blew out his hammy?
He blew out a hammy there.
Is that him?
Yeah.
Oh, Swats would do it.
Yeah. And then
Sure, he didn't blow his gooch out.
that's what the back of his leg looks like now. Like that's, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of KT tape on there, but there's a lot of blood there. Like that's, you've destroyed. He stretched out the quads. The quads were the wrong thing to go for.
Dude, like I've been doing a lot of leg workouts at the gym, and I've been getting the worst Charlie horses in my calves in the middle of the night. And it's like
more potassium. You gotta have some bananas.
I hate bananas. I don't hate bananas. I hate eating bananas in front of people.
Yeah. You know what my go-to breakfast is, which is a problem. And it's just, I mean, it's strictly my problem. But I think I found a solution, and it's going to sound weird, and it's not going to help the banana eating in front of people. But I saw this the other day, and I think it's the greatest idea ever. But anyways, so what I do now is I make 2 pieces of toast, then throw peanut butter on top of them, and then I slice a banana to cover the toast, both of them. And then I drizzle honey on top. Well, honey and beards, not great. Figured out the cheat code.
You're going to dip the banana in honey?
Nope.
All right, good.
Toast a hot dog bun. Throw down the peanut butter. Put the banana in. And drizzle it like you fucking put some fucking mustards on a fucking old ham on a hot dog.
This is where we're going to end this podcast. That is like the only thing I can picture you right now is like you sitting at your work computer, getting like signed in, firing everything at me, like in like
right on the Zoom call. Are you eating a hot dog at 7:30 in the morning?
Nope.
No, it's a banana dog.
It's a nanner dog.
Yeah, it's a nana dog with peanut butter.
I mean, the other thing that would be worse would be like if you had like a cup of honey and you took the banana and you're just like and just took a bite out of it. Excuse me, Garrett, is that
can you just turn your camera off? Yeah.
Get an HR report.
Yeah.
Complaint. Ate a banana in front of a coworker out of a hot dog bun.
See, the key to eating a banana in public is you make it weirder for those watching you.
So here's like, I can't take. I don't know. This is gonna sound weird, but like taking banana, like I don't mind bananas.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like the taste or whatever of a banana, but it's the action of putting it in my mouth. Like I'm like it triggers my gag reflex instantly.
Why don't you break off and eat it?
I don't know.
Like literally, go. Side subject, but if you peel a banana backwards from what most people do, you don't get strings. So therefore, you don't have the thing to hold. So that's what I do, is I break them at the bottom, peel them, reverse. Then you don't get the little stringy things. And then I just take it and I just, whatever, have it in my hand and just break pieces, toss them in.
Like I can't even take one of those toothpick, like string, like flossing things and do that. And I will physically start to salivate and gag. Like it is so fucking weird.
But you can brush your teeth, no problem.
No, not very easily. Like I brush my teeth every day, but every time I do it, I'm like, okay, here we go. Like I hate brushing my teeth. Absolutely fucking hate it.
Do you have some like deep-seated like church related issues?
None that I can remember.
All right.
Like I never saw one at church.
Oh, all right.
Except for my own.
Yeah.
But it's I don't know. It's weird. It's fucking weird. Like the last time I can vividly remember the last time I tried to eat a banana It was at work. Mike was like, "You need to eat more bananas. They're good for you, and you're going to eat this." And maybe that's it. I don't know.
He forced it. He forced it upon you.
I started eating it, and he walked away, and he came back in my face like I had fucking tears running down my. He's like,
"You putting in some work."
He's like, "What's it? It's just a banana." I'm like, I can't do it without gagging. And he's like, "Try it." And I was like, ugh. He's like, "That's fucking weird. I'm sorry I made you do that."
Yeah, dude, you just take it and you just break it off and just toss little chunks in.
Like sliced up banana and cereal? No problem.
Yeah, it's the same idea. Freeze-dried banana chips. Banana chips. There it is.
I'm a weird cat, man.
I mean, you do sleep with pants under your head, so yeah.
Not anymore. I'm off the pants.
Yeah.
I still do run a 6-pillow setup, but
6 pillows.
Oh, no. Take that back. 4.
We don't have 4 pillows on our entire bed.
We have 6 pillows, 7 pillows on our entire bed. This could be a whole other. It has been a whole other podcast.
It really has. I only have.
It took my wife hiding the pants from me
to break you,
to break me of the habit, like a fucking child.
Yeah.
And I'm afraid to like.
Maybe you just got to deep throat the fuck out of a banana. Just take that thing right to the back of the throat.
Just have somebody else do it.
Yeah.
Like repeatedly, like hold me down. And just,
I mean, repeatedly. You're getting into some other territory.
OnlyFans territory. Fucking banana and a hot dog bun is a wild move, though.
I think I'm going to try it tomorrow. I'll post the results. I'm going to post it on Instagram.
What kind of hot dog bun are you going to use?
I mean, you have to go top split. Any other hot dog. It's not a hot dog bun if it's
a sub roll if it's any other.
Exactly. I'm pretty sure we have some.
I got a gas station hot dog like a month ago against my better judgment.
You think?
But I did it. Besides the point. I took the bun out of the little wrapper, out of the warmer thing. It was not a split top. It was.
Were you at Cumberland Farms?
Yeah. I took it out of the wrapper. I put the hot dog in it, and the fucking bottom of it immediately broke. This is where you'll be proud of me. I threw the whole fucking thing in the trash.
Just walked it off.
Walked away.
Yeah.
I didn't even walk up and be like, "Hey, I threw a hot dog away."
No.
I didn't. Fuck you.
Yeah. You're fucking garbage.
Yeah. And that's the last time I'll do that.
I don't.
Like, I didn't even try to salvage, like, just take the hot dog.
I don't think.
Remember the dude at Ruby's who would come in during football and just get 2 plain hot dogs in a to-go boat and bring them out to his car?
Yeah. I mean, there were people that came in just for the hot dog part of.
But this dude didn't even put, like, relish on it.
No, he just straight raw dog.
Took 2 fucking steamed hot dogs in a fucking boat. Walked, and he didn't even stay for a beer.
Nope.
Brought him.
I wonder if he like had Flo's relish that he didn't want anybody else to get some. He went out and dressed him himself.
But besides, like, did he bring his own buns? Like, did he have his own steamed buns or something?
Maybe he was, maybe he was keto before keto. Or maybe he just keistered the dogs.
Maybe his girlfriend didn't have any teeth and she just wanted to gum it.
She just wanted to gum it.
All right.
Yeah, practice on this.
This is fucking gone off the rails. I gotta go home.
I gotta go to church.
I'm not going back there.
That's where this all started. Fuck.
Thanks for listening, folks.
Oh fuck! Sorry if we have. Nah, I don't. If you're offended at this point, we're on season 3. You should have known to stop by now.
Yeah.
And if you just found us, go back to like any of the first 10, and you'll understand.
Thanks for listening. We'll see you next week.
Jesus Christ.